Hey everybody, welcome back to Life with Meech. I'm back with another video. And yes, it is that time again. Time for my makeup basket. Reverse shop my stash. The makeup I wore last week. So let's get into it. Well, I find I've been going back to some things that I like. So I'm just going to point some things out. But the new stuff I will definitely talk about. Okay, let's see, where should we start? Let's start back here with the face sprays. Of course, I got my Pixie by Petra Glow Mist. You've seen that before, the Sephora Beauty Amplifier. You've seen that before. Also, you've seen my MAC Prep and Prime, my MAC Fix Plus that I love. I also use this Jerlique Rosewater Balancing Mist. Just to spray on my face, just to give it some type of refreshing. And I used for the first time this Josie Maran, what's it say? Nirvana Hydrating Treatment Mist. I got that in a set that I bought last year. And I really like that mist. It's a very fine mist and it really feels good on the face. It's for glowiness, dewy, because I love to be dewy. Okay, let's go back over here. For the foundation I wore this week, I only wore one, which is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. I'm showing two here, number 13 Chestnut and number 11 Amber, because I mixed the two for my foundation color. And the primer I used with that was the Milani Prime Perfection Face Priming, the hydrating, pore minimizing. This is one of my favorite primers. Another primer I used came with that set for the Josie Maran. It is this balm. This is a Josie Maran balm. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just a balm. And it's just a balm, and I also use this as a primer. It came in that set. Another primer I use, this is just a sample one, or the 100 Point Perk one. I do have the full size. Another primer I used was this Murad. Is this Murad Invisiblur Perfecting Shield. I don't know how I feel about this. It kind of flaked up on me. I'm thinking I might have used too much. So I'm going to give it another try, because if I don't like it, I'm taking that one back, because that thing was $60. Okay? Okay, moving on. The powders I use my Laura Mercier A translucent powder, which of course you've seen before. My matte Dark Deep Hydrolyzed Finish. The Cover FX Perfecting Powder. This is the Cover FX Perfecting Powder. I just use this under my eyes. This is the deepest that it comes. So this is deep. And I just use this under my eyes. I also use this Bare Minerals Warmth. I use this as a bronzer. Sticking to bronzers, I use my Guerlain Terracotta. I'll just show you it, but you have seen it before. And this new bronzer I found is the Terra Bronzer by, I don't know, Maliho. That focus. It's the Terra Bronzer by Maliho Corp in dark. That's what it looks like. It has like a reddish, it has a slightly reddish bronze color to it. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, those are the bronzers I use. And for blushes, I use my MAC Raisin, which of course you have seen before. And I also use my Bellissimo Bronze by Milani. This is a very pretty blush. And when I did use this blush, I did not use a highlighter. And that's it right there. Look at that. Look at that glow it gives you. Color and glow. Another blush I used was this Instain blush by The Balm. And it is in the color Houndstooth. And it is a beautiful mauve on the pink side. And that's what the color looks like. Moving on, I also, for highlighters, I used my Cover FX in Candlelight. A beautiful highlighter. If you have never seen it, it's been making its rounds. If you've never seen it, it is just a beautiful highlighter. Y'all can't see that. Let me put it on here. Let me do this thing some justice. Look at that. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. The next highlighter I used was by Koi Volca. This bad boy may be small, but it packs a punch. It had me glowing in church yesterday. This was in liquid gold. And these things pack, this thing packs a punch, okay? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Moving on to eyes, I did use my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. I haven't used this in a while, so I used that. For my eyebrows, I use my NYX Proof It. Okay, and for eyebrows, I've been using the same things, the Miss Manga Voluminous, the It Cosmetics Superhero. Use my NYX liquid eyeliner because, you know, I'm trying to finish that up. Then I use my Sephora Queen of the Nile, which is a very good black eyeliner that you put on and does not move. One thing I did tight line with this. I think this is Rimmel. Instead of using white, you know, to make your eyes look bigger, I use nude, and I really like this color. For my eyebrows, I also used this MAC Spiked, which I will not purchase again. I mean, it was nice, but I'm already done with this. This did not last at all. Okay, and I also use this Estee Lauder Brow Now in the color, I think this is in dark brunette number 4 for my eyebrows. That's what that looks like. Also for my eyebrows, I use my Anastasia Dip Brow in chocolate, as well as the chocolate brow powder duo. Okay, moving on to concealers, I use my Kevyn Aucoin in SX12. A little goes a long way. I use that to clean up my brows, and I use that to highlight under my eyes. I also use this Bobbi Brown Orange Corrector to color correct. That's a nice soft, it's a softer orange. So that's that one right there. Okay. I also use my Clinique Beyond Perfecting for under my eyes. You know, this is a concealer, but it's also a foundation, but I just use this under my eyes. I use this Wet n Wild under my eyes as well. And this is very similar to the Tarte Shape Tape, so except a lot cheaper. So those are the concealers I wore. Now moving on to eyeshadows. I use this Milani Everyday Eyeshadow Collection, Everyday Eyes Eyeshadow Collection in Earthy Elements. And this is what, number 5. In there, I also use the Kat Von D Monarch, I think. Kat Von D Monarch eyeshadow palette. It's a very pretty palette. And those are the colors there. And I also use my palette that I put together with a bunch of neutrals in here. I mean, I have everything in here from MAC to Anastasia to Makeup Geek. But these are all like just my browns and neutral colors that I like to use. So I also use this. And then on Sunday, I finally used my pressed eyeshadow palette that I got from ColourPop. Is the one for high maintenance, and ooh, I loved it. These are some beautiful eyeshadows. I loved it. I'm gonna get me another one. So these are those colors. These are mauve tone. And now, last but not least, let's go over the lip colors I wore. The first one is this mauve lip gloss from MAC. It's their Vamplify lip color, and this is in the color Tune In. That's it right there. The next color I used was the ColourPop Blotted Ultra. No, the ColourPop Ultra Blotted Lip, which I really liked. It stayed on. It did not transfer, and it was not overly dry. And this is in the color Doozy. I cannot wait to get some more, but they sold out of the other ones. And here's what Doozy looks like. That's Doozy. Alright, the next color I wore was by Morphe. And I'm not sure. It's called Faithful. I got this free when I ordered something. But it matched exactly a shirt I wore this week. So I wore it and I liked it. And this is a cream lip polish, so it did not dry or anything, but it was pretty. I did wear it with a liner, because my daughter's like, "Mommy, your lamps look funny." Come on, girl, be quiet. That's Faithful. Okay, the next thing I wore was another lip gloss, and this was by Gerald Cosmetics, and it's Plum Crazy. Plum Crazy. Then I wore a liquid lipstick by Trust Fund Beauty. I got this in one of my boxes, and it's called K Bye, like the letter K, then Bye, B-Y-E. I really like this color. That's it right there. Alright, and last but not least, I wore a lipstick by Stila, and this is a lipstick called Bon Bon, and it's a matte, one of their magnificent lipsticks. It's beautiful packaging. And yeah, it's a mauve. And that's it right there.